Hey, hey. Hi, guys. Welcome back. All right, let's go ahead and take a quick peek. We're going to see what is going on for the energy on the 29th of November. We have the Horned Goddess. It's a time of fertility and nurturing oneself and others. Okay, that actually looks really amazing. It looks beautiful. It looks like there's a strong sense of, like, I don't want to say a determination to, like really take care of the things that need to be taken care of. So it feels like not ferocious, not like, oh, I'm going to fight somebody if they try to stop me from nurturing. It doesn't, it's not exactly that. But there is, in that determined vibe, there is something that says, like the mama bear energy, the divine feminine protector, fighter. It's like, what's that song? I want to fight for the right to party. We got the Nine of Pentacles, or excuse me, Nine of Cups. I'm looking right at it, calling it Pentacles. I almost think that there could be this vibe of the divine feminine says, you know what? You've been making yourself happy. Trust me, I'm going to be taking good care of me now too. Maybe she needs to take a page out of somebody else's book. Maybe she needs to do this. Knight of Swords in the reverse. I kind of think we have a divine feminine pulling back energy saying, you know what? It's my time to, lay in the sunshine, enjoy, relaxing a little bit more. It's my time to do this. You've done it. I've seen you be pretty happy. So I'm not in a rush to make sure that you have anything else that you need right now because I need to worry about what I need to do for me, nurturing myself for a change. I'm going to take time. Now, I could also see this. The only reason I'm reading it that way, like there's this firmness of like, I'm going to protect my time and what I need to nurture myself, is because of her facial expression. She kind of looks like she's looking at this person who's, Captain Chuckles over here. And it's like, okay, Captain Chuckles has had a good old time. That's great. He can keep having his good old time. And you know what? It's about time I give myself some, peace and some relaxation. But in truth, because this card actually says it's a time of fertility and nurturing oneself and others, this could actually be that she's looking at that Captain Chuckles and saying, hey, let's take it slow. Let's go on let's both relax like this. Let's take the phone off the hook, or I guess turn our phones off, and let's just soak up some enjoyable time, just you and me, babe. I mean, it could be that also. We do have the Sun card sideways. It feels like she wants to, at minimum, she wants to have the same kind of joy for herself that she sees other people having, or she wants to give the same kind of joy to herself that she would give to others. There is this need for everybody to float along in a calmer, more relaxed energy on the 29th. Why? I mean, not like that's a bad thing. I mean, I'm super happy because there's been enough stress lately. With that Five of Cups, there's been too much hurt and pain. There's been too much grief. There's been too much loss. Now is time to start refilling those cups, right? Page of Wands. Let's instead use especially like the rest of this year, because this is still Year of the Dragon. We haven't got much time left. It almost seems like let's protect our peace. Now that we've gone through so much struggle and difficulty, let's protect our peace. I mean, this could be, after all the house guests have left after the holiday, because if you're in the United States, we're coming up to our Thanksgiving Day is the 28th, and this is a storyline for the 29th. So it might be like, wow, whew, that was a ride. Family's great, hosting is fun, parties are awesome, but wow, it can also like really bring up all kinds of, tensions and stresses. And after the fact, this is like the decompression, like, and let's just, you and me, just enjoy relaxing, eating leftovers, having some drinks. Let's just protect our peace of mind. And it feels like if this is about a couple that's already in a relationship, he's like, babe, I got you. We are not going to let anything else rattle us this year. For the Christmas holiday, we're going to make sure that things don't get too over the top, too overblown. God, I'm so glad that it's just you and me now in our nice, quiet house. I do think with the Emperor energy, I think we have a divine masculine that's going to be playing a really supportive role for a feminine. Like, I want to be a support system. I want to be somebody that, like, I want to show you that I care about your peace of mind also. So this could be a couple who's like really bonding after going through some bigger difficulties, some stressful times, and they're both just basking in the fact that, wow, I really love your company. You really soothe me. You really make me smile. I like it when it's the two of us. I like our time together. This feels kind of like characters are going to steal away and just bask in each other's presence, like a little bit closer, more one-on-one, and he's got a chance to kind of be her shelter, is what this comes across as. He, she, it doesn't matter. I don't read for genders, but we see a divine masculine, and I think she's saying, that's what I need. I need you to do that for me right now. I need to not have any more new influx. I need a safe harbor right now, and I need to just nurture and relax. I feel like we have characters that are just tucking themselves away. He is going to make sure that, she doesn't have to deal with any more noise and any more adventures for just a minute. This is like, let's stay home together. Let's just be, but not let's stay home and just be pissy and be in separate rooms of the house. It's like, I could picture these two just like cuddling up. I could picture these two saying, let's tell everybody we're out of town, but let's not go anywhere. Let's just stay home, just you and me together. It feels really comfortable. It is like, let's hide away. Let's let the rest of the world tell them I'm sick, babe. Don't answer the phone and give it to me though. Tell them a little white lie. Be my protector, be my line of defense here. I really think this is like characters. I'm kind of laughing because I feel like this is characters that are protecting each other. Boy, oh boy, does this like make her happy. I think in this storyline, what we have is a masculine being a support, showing how happy he is just to be in her presence. She feels the same way about him. And because he's protecting their relationship right now, I think it's a big turn on for her. A masculine protecting the relationship, protecting their time together, being a little bit more of like, like keeping his energetic arm around her to give her some space that she needs from the rest of the world. That is bringing the two of them so much closer together. And that is definitely making her feel very seen, very loved, very appreciated, very attractive, very sexy. This is a good connection that these two are having. I mean, really good connection that these two are enjoying right now. Wow, Four of Wands. Gosh, these two are, it's almost like their spirits are like saying their vows to each other, or they're deepening a bond together. This could be two people who are already married, who are just like reconfirming, like, God, I'm so glad I have you as my partner in life. Like, I'm glad I married you. Or this is two people starting to realize, you know what, you're the person I would want to marry, because when all is said and done, you're my safe haven, you're my space that I go to for rejuvenation, you're the person that I feel safe and protected from, the storms of life. You're the person that makes me smile, and I know that you want to be with me too, and I make you smile. That is a beautiful connection. How did they get here? Let me just ask this. How did these two get here? I mean, is this a new relationship, or is this one that was already pre-existing that just seems to be getting good? We have a 10 of Swords and a Queen of Swords. This feels like it must be a new relationship. If anything, the divine feminine has had a significant ending. She is somewhere in the past. She had a very painful ending of life, or relationship. She shifted into the Queen of Swords energy, which in this deck just says she's become much more intuitive, much more cerebral, much better at listening to her guides. So did she meet this new person? And particularly right about this point in time, we're seeing like a new relationship starting to get like a stronger foothold. We have the Judgment. If the Judgment can be reconciliation. If she had an ending with this very same person once upon a time, and then they have come back into her world, she is either like, it's clicking this time, it's working this time. Or by contrast, because this looked like it was a brand new relationship, it looked like she was done with something in the past. She had put up boundaries. It could even be that one of the people that she's being protected from in this new relationship is somebody from the past who, it's like, oh gosh, it's the holidays, I'm going to see an ex, ex family members, and her new boo coming to town, or coming to, Thanksgiving dinner, or, coming to some event, actually proves to be like this amazing protector. And the two of them are just like, sometimes when it's an us versus them kind of scenario, it can bring two people closer together, especially in a new relationship. It's like, okay, we're still new, but we know each other better than anybody else in the room. So when we go to this event, or when we host this event and other people are around us, we're going to bond tighter, because we're going to recognize, like, we share something that the rest of the people in the room don't. Even if it's like family members, extended friends, all of that, it's a chance for this new romance to really get some legs and really start to feel stronger. And I think it is possibly because if they bump into exes, I think it gives these two a stronger opportunity to really bond and be like, yeah, I have no interest in exes. I'm really glad you're here. I'm really glad you are here with me. Facing something that was painful, facing something that had grief behind it, and then saying, but it doesn't hurt anymore. I bumped into my ex at this event, but because you were with me, it didn't bother me. I made peace with that. And I can't believe, wow, I'm really choosing this new relationship, and it's starting to feel a lot better. I'm going to say that in this story, it feels like a brand new relationship, possibly between a feminine and a masculine, that are pretty amazing together right out of the gate. And it's like their brand new relationship could be tested pretty swiftly. And what they're discovering is, wow, you really are an absolute blessing. Like, I'm so glad I'm here with you. I'm so glad that after this event, or during this event, we can slip away and we can just be done, and we can go home and we can just like cuddle up together and turn off the phones and block everybody else out. God, this feels good. I think that everything feels a lot more exciting. These characters are a lot, I don't know, she seems to be very attracted to him in the way he is handling the situation and protecting her. That is a beautiful energy for characters to really start to bond a lot better, and to get through that, what could have been, painful or bumpy or difficult. God, Four of Wands again. I think they are fallen in love. I think that's what this story is about. It's a story of how two people can sometimes, bumping into exes or having to be around other people can be a huge boost to a new relationship, instead of something that tears it down. Gives two people a chance to lean into each other and bond, and gives the divine masculine a chance to like really step into the role of, I'm here with her. I'm here to protect her. This is our relationship. And I think she's loving it. I mean, I do think it's a really strong message in all this. We started out with the energy of the feminine, but it was about what the feminine needs, right? It's a time of fertility and nurturing oneself and others. She needs to be nurtured by the masculine right now. She needs him to be the kind of like that strength that smiles at her and says, don't get rattled. It's you and me. We're going to have a good time because you're here with me. I'm glad you're here. It feels like she is, like really, it could be a sticky situation for her, and he is like her rock in that moment. He is also low key her defender. He is, I don't know. I'm picturing like him leaning in and saying something in her ear, like, don't worry, they're not going to be invited to Christmas. I just feel like there's something kind of like insider jokes or something along those lines. By the end of this event, or by the end of this day, or by the end of this experience, I feel like their relationship is getting more solidified. That, you know what? I think I just picked a good one. I mean, I definitely picked a lot better one than my last person, the person I ended a relationship with. I picked a good one. No, it just feels like these two are really in a powerful union by the end of some experience. You know, I loved that. I loved the that big message that it gives the masculine a chance to step into the role of like really being there for the feminine. And you know, that's like when he's at his best too, right? Is when he's, you know, able to give that comfort and support and be that other divine counterpart to her energy. And you know, anytime characters or partners can satisfy what the other one, you know, uh, like the different strengths that they possess, or be the other person's counterpoint and the other person's like shoulder to lean on or shelter, um, that is incredible. But I do think that the divine masculine gets a chance to be that for the feminine in this storyline. All right, I'm going to leave that there. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. Thanks for giving it a thumbs up and subscribing. Take care. Bye.